Now we'll be talking about atherosclerosis. Arteriosclerosis is a general term describing any hardening of an artery. Atherosclerosis is a hardening of an artery specifically due to an atheromatous plaque. So basically what happens in the disease is the hardening of the arteries. Now, what are the risk factors for atherosclerosis? High blood pressure, high cholesterol, high levels of CRP, that is C-reactive protein, that's a marker for inflammation. So if there are high levels of CRP, that can be a risk factor for atherosclerosis. Diabetes, obesity, sleep apnea, smoking and other tobacco use, a family history of early heart disease, lack of exercise, unhealthy diet, all these are risk factors for atherosclerosis. Now, how do we get this disease? What is the pathogenesis of this disease? Okay, so if you have hypertension, that is high BP, or if you have toxins in your cigarette smoke, or if increased LDL levels, that is increased cholesterol levels, what is basically happening here is this damage to the endothelium. Now every artery has an inner lining called as an endothelium. Due to hypertension and smoke and all these cholesterol, what happens is this endothelium gets damaged. So basically that is what happens in atherosclerosis. Your blood vessels get damaged. Now, when do you have to go see a doctor? Early symptoms of inadequate blood flow such as chest pain, angina, that's when you go to the doctor. Now what happens is basically this is a blood vessel, and when this blood vessel gets blocked, enough blood does not reach the organs. So due to this inadequate blood flow, what happens is you suffer from severe chest pain called as angina. So when you suffer from this angina, you go to the doctor. Next, so how can we treat this condition medically? First thing is you correct the underlying problem. For example, if you have diabetes or hypertension and that is how you have developed atherosclerosis, you try to treat the condition first. For example, if you have diabetes, we give you anti-diabetic drugs. If you are hypertensive, we give you anti-hypertensive drugs. So we treat the underlying problem first. Next, simultaneously, we'll give you statins and other cholesterol medication to lower your blood cholesterol levels. Third thing is blood thinners. Blood thinners. So what do these drugs do? These drugs basically prevent blood clot formation, because in your arteries, if you have blood clots, then it's going to stop your blood flow. It's not going to let your blood flow to the organs. So you cannot have blood clots in your arteries. To prevent the formation of these blood clots, we give you blood thinners like aspirin. Okay, this is how you can medically manage atherosclerosis. How can you surgically treat atherosclerosis? The first thing is angioplasty, stent placement, coronary artery bypass surgery. This is how you can surgically treat atherosclerosis. Now, what are the lifestyle modifications we can make to prevent atherosclerosis disease? So first thing is you quit smoking. Quitting smoking is the best thing you can do to keep your arteries healthy and prevent atherosclerosis complications. Second thing is exercise. Try to exercise most days of the week and exercise for at least 30 minutes daily. Physical activity is very important to keep your body healthy and your heart healthy. Third thing is make small lifestyle modifications. For example, take the stairs instead of the elevator. Walk around the block during your lunch hour, or do some sit-ups or push-ups while watching television. Third thing is lose some extra kgs and maintain a healthy weight. If you're overweight, losing even just a few kgs will reduce your risk of high blood pressure and high cholesterol. So yeah, the next one is eat healthy foods. So cut down on junk food, cut down on refined sugars, try substituting whole grain bread in place of white bread, grab an apple, banana or carrot sticks as a snack. So include more fruits, vegetables and fibers and lean proteins in your diet. Try to cut down on sugars and sugar substitutes and make healthier alternatives. For example, go for olive oil instead of your normal oils. The next one is managing your stress. Now, I know all of us have hectic lifestyles and we're under a lot of stress. So the one important thing you have to do is manage your stress. Reduce your stress. Take a long walk, listen to some good music, practice yoga, practice some deep breathing, and try to relieve your stress. So these are a few of the things you can do. These are a few of the lifestyle modifications you can make to reduce the risk of atherosclerosis.